Yes, sir. Ambassador Plays back in the building. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Not just well, but swell. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Look, y'all, today we got a video titled something along the lines of "This weirdo shows exactly why people do not respect the Spark and Zero community." Now, I was online using, what's her name? Kale. Base form Kale. I could transform. But before, I don't want to spoil too much of the gameplay, so let's go ahead and get into it right now. So as you can see, I got Kale, man. As you can see, I got Kale. You know, the intro going on right here. His name is Ultra Brazy. Ultra Brazy, I hope you come across this video. I really hope you do. I really hope you do. So if y'all know anything about me, you know sometimes I be AFK in the beginning of the matches, man. That's on me, completely on me. But as you can see, he did not care. I'm not gonna get mad at him. I should have played, but he took off my whole first bar of health. Okay, and he's on a fusion. One of the nicest fusions in the game. Gogeta period is a nice fusion, bro. So now he has a 2 health bar advantage since he took my first one off when I was AFK. It is what it is. I should have been at the game. Pay attention to how much damage I do when I hit, bro, and how much damage he does. Like, it felt like I was putting in so much work, but his health was barely moving. And look at my stuff is just going down, 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 down. And then he hit me with a super, bro. Now I'm on my last bar of health. I'm sitting here in my head like, oh my gosh, this dude probably feels like he's so tough. Let's see if I'm able to, you know, do the impossible and come up with a comeback, or if I just get destroyed. Okay, AP putting a little bit of work here. I went Super Saiyan. Oh no, I went Super Saiyan Berserk. Oh yeah, I really tried to get a comeback in. I tried to even out the playing field. I really told myself I wasn't going to use Berserk, but after that, I think in the moment, I was a little frustrated that he had hit me when I was AFK, even though I should have been at the game. I'll take that, that's on me. But I'm kind of making some progress. We traded supers. Couldn't super counter worth a lick right here, man. And this probably going to be it for me. Yeah, and that's it right there. So I tried to come back, but that was it. So now at this point, I make up in my mind, I say, okay, I want to beat this dude and I want to show him that I'm better than him. Right? Because, you know, I'm a competitive person. But here's the thing. I also told myself I'm not going to go Berserk again. The only reason I went Berserk right there is because I already had a bar health less disadvantage, right? Because I'm a regular character. And then he took off a bar before I even came to the game. So I was like, okay, let me go Berserk to at least try to get a comeback. But from here on out, I said, if I transform, I'm only going to go Super Saiyan. So let's see what happens this game. Little flying kicks. Really nice that she has flying kicks first. I don't know. She just feels really weak in base form, though. Not a bad character by any means in terms of rush string and supers and stuff like that. But she just feels so weak in base form. It's quite ridiculous. I got his back right here, so my eyes light up, and then immediately he super counters, man. He was feeling different. I get his back again. Nice little sweep. He blocked that. I tried to go for the perfect smash, but I was slightly too late on it. My timing was a little bit off. Let's see what happens here. I'm moving around, trying to get away from him so I can get my key up a little bit. And right here, should be Super Saiyan. Yep, regular Super Saiyan mode. Now, Kale gets full key when she goes Super Saiyan. That is very, very nice. I don't even know if I realized that while I was playing. I think I was moving around too much right here. I was just trying to bait him to kind of come at me, but I kind of saw that he was not going to be the one to initiate if we were far from each other. So I just go up in there, pause. I hit him with a rolling hammer. And then he gets me into advantage war. That super counter was a fail. Nice super counters by him. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta climb uphill again. It's another uphill battle just to try to win this game. But I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm not too far gone. He super counters me. I use a little exploit to get right back in his face, and he vanishes, man. He vanishes. I mess up the Z-Burst vanish, and that's probably it for me right there. And then he uses a super, man. I dodged the super. I dodged the super because I'm thinking in my head, no, there's no way I'm gonna go out like that. Like, if I lose to you again, I'm not gonna go out like that. These fusions, man, they're difficult to deal with. This is quick match, by the way. This is quick match. I was actually on Kale just to practice with him because I actually just finished getting some footage for tomorrow's video, which is what y'all are gonna see, some Kale gameplay. I hit him with the super, and now I'm like, oh, it's real close now. He key blasted. He key blast spams. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't do that. I do. But for some reason, it's just extra non-commendable, non-respectable for you because you're on Super Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super. Super Saiyan. So this game, I'm like, okay, I gotta feel out how he plays. First game, he took off a whole bar because I was AFK. Second game, he beat me fair and square even though he had a health bar advantage. This game, I'm like, all right, I'm finna lock in. I'm about to really show him that he's not like that. He's not really hanging with me. That last game shouldn't have been that close. I don't care that I'm at a health disadvantage. It shouldn't have been that close. I'm confident in my skills. Let me show you something. For some reason, that special only did 3.5 thousand, even though I think it hit his back. But anyways, I said, you know what? I want to do a majority of my damage with these hands anyway. As you can see, I blocked that Sonic Sway follow up, and I'm getting to it. I mean, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. I'm not letting him breathe. I tell myself going in here, I'm not going to let him breathe. I'm not going to let him think. I'm going to be right up in there. I know he wants that special. Goodbye, buddy. I'm blocking that easy. Key blast, high kicks to your jaw. I hope your lips not bleeding. All right? Boom. I'm putting in the pain. Look at my health. He's only done a half a bar of health damage to me. I'm making sure I trip him, gut punch, make sure I can maintain my key advantage. I'm winning all the Vanish Wars. I'm punishing bro right now. And look at that. So you mean to tell me that somebody can come on here with Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super in the Super Saiyan form? It's bad enough you already got a fusion on Quick Match. You didn't even start in the base form. You started on Super Saiyan. You mean to tell me that this is the Sparking Zero community? A community where I start the game off AFK. You could argue for or against the fact that you should probably wait till I come back to my game. I'm not gonna blame him for that, okay? But he got a whole bar of my health off. So now I'm at a 2 health bar disadvantage. Come back a little bit, rematch, he beats me again. 2 times, you beat me 2 times. First time, you start punching on me before I'm even at the game. So you mean to tell me, oh, it's the fact that I'm on a far weaker character the third game, the fact that I locked in and you actually had to try, the fact that you actually had competition, and I didn't even transform? I looked at you and I said, I don't need nothing but my base form. I don't need nothing but the form I came out the womb in for you. And so that was enough to get you so heated that you just quit in a quick match. Listen, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down below in the comment section, man. Is this the reason the Sparking Zero community is so non-respected, bro? We get disrespected left and right. And me personally, I'm gonna be honest, it's to the point where I don't even want to be associated with the anime community. I'm so grateful for Sparking Zero and the growth that it's brought my channel, but this is weird behavior, bro. This not competitive. This not cool. This not fun. What's going through your mind when you quit in a quick match? After winning the first 2 games, and let's not forget, you punched the soul out of me before I was even at the game. But you get to quit. All right, man. God bless. Jesus loves you. I love you too. It's been Ambassador Plays. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.